In this policy review, which you have all seen, a clear assessment of the evolving macroeconomic configuration, at least in the short run, remains clouded by the transitory effects of demonetization. To elucidate, the CSO has stated categorically that it has used information for only the first 7 months of the year while making its advance estimates for 2016-17. On the inflation front, transient factors, including anecdotal evidence on fire sales of perishables, have discolored an objective assessment on inflation pressures. For example, if vegetables are excluded, CPI inflation would exceed the CSO's official print for the month of December, which was of 3.4%, by as much as 140 basis points. In these highly uncertain conditions, the Monetary Policy Committee exercised abundant prudence in keeping the policy rate on hold while seeing of these transient effects and awaited a clearer and unbiased assessment of inflation. Looking ahead, the committee is dedicated to achieving the target of 4% CPI headline inflation while keeping in mind the objective of growth as mandated by the amendment of the RBI Act and the Gazette notification. In fact, the notification states that the target has become effective since August 2016, and it is in this context that the committee has made an explicit commitment to the target in this resolution. The committee was fully cognizant of the lags through which monetary policy typically operates. It was also sensitive to the need for a calibrated approach to the target, thereby minimizing the collateral costs of achieving it. Therefore, it decided to shift the stance of monetary policy from accommodative to neutral to give us sufficient flexibility to move in either direction, and to keep in its consideration a reasonable time horizon over which inflation needs to be brought closer to the target of 4% within the notified band. In the view of the committee, timely and effective transmission of policy rate reductions by banks is a critical part of this calibrated strategy, and accordingly it has set out 3 guideposts to improve the efficacy of transmission: quick and efficient resolution of NPAs, a speedier recapitalization of public sector banks, and full implementation of the formula for determining interest rates on small savings.